Hello everyone. Welcome to in this exclusive webinar on the financial management. And this is your mentor Dipanshu Sethi. So I'll be take care of the entire couple of training related to financial management program. So can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So I want response from
Yes, sir.
everyone. Response me if you can hear me. If I'm very good and audible to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, you're audible.
great.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Anu.
Sir, actually, there was an issue. Like, I selected the slot for the next month, and this month I cannot be available for the Yuva training as I have my exams going on.
Okay.
So, what should I do?
You need to contact the support number. So in the WhatsApp group, there's support number. You can contact and postpone your training session for the next month.
Sir, that is possible?
Yeah, is that possible? Because today is the first live session. In that condition, it will be possible. Don't worry.
Sir, because I contacted them and they said that September is the last batch for this program.
Okay. So might be there is a reason about that because earlier that was possible. If they are saying that the September month is the last month, so let me confirm with the team that what is the reason behind it. Then I'll update to you. You just tell me your full name in the chat
Sir, my
box.
full name is Jovina Garewal,
Okay.
Jovina.
Can you write in the chat box so that I can save it?
Sure, sir. Sir, are there any chances that I might miss out on this and then my money will be refunded or something?
If the person is said to you that there's a last class for the September month, so that like we need to find the ways that how can we postpone your sessions. So the support team and the executive will tell you exact things. So let me confirm with the team. You can write your name and or your registered email ID so that I can contact that person. But right now you can attend this session so that if that cannot be possible to postpone your session, you can already have a knowledge about the first session.
Sir, actually, I have an exam tomorrow as well, so I have to prepare.
You have to prepare. Okay, so now you can leave this meeting and I'll talk with the team. You just write in the chat box.
Please, sir, just talk to them about my concerns and my situation and let me
In
know
that
what.
condition, you can also watch the recorded videos.
Um,
Okay, so if you missed it today's session, don't worry. The all recorded video available in the UR platform. Then after whenever you get the free, you can attend a live session.
so there is no deadline like ki submit something or whatever.
See, let me discuss with the team that what is the reason behind it. So,
Good evening,
meanwhile,
sir.
you can put it your name and email ID in the chat box. Then I'll discuss with that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes. Great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can look up to that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for the reassurance.
Yeah. Great. Okay. So, guys, welcome back. So, my name is Dipanshu, and I am associate with the Swastika Investment Limited. I have been providing training since 2010 to the various people about the financial management program. So now today is the first lesson about the financial literacy. So how the financial literacy is important? How can you uh, take a lots of benefit from the financial literacy? That all the thing will be covered in this session. So I'm just presenting my screen. Please confirm me if you can see my screen. Okay, guys, can you see my screen?
No, sir.
Okay, wait a second.
No, sir.
Just give me 1 second. Now, is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So our today's lesson is why financial literacy is very important. So what is a financial literacy? That is a very important things. So let's understand by the definition. Financial literacy is the ability to understand and effectively use various financial skills, including personal financial management, budgeting, and investing. When you are financial literate, you have the foundation of relationship with money, and it is a lifelong journey of learning. The earlier you start, the better off you will be. Because education is the key to success when it comes to money. It means financial literacy is the synonym of financial education. If you want to achieve your financial goal, if you want to achieve your financial dream, in that financial literacy will help to you. If you see around yourself, there are numerous people who already succeed in their life, whether it related to doctors, engineers, chartered accountant, or even some kind of another businessman. They already are connected with directly or indirectly in the financial literacy, because financial literacy is a very important key. If you see in your colleges and your schools, or most of the schools are not providing this kind of education, but it's very must, because if you really want to achieve a big success in terms of money, you need to understand about the financial literacy. So let's understand what are the benefit which you will be get if you get literacy from that financial market. But before that, let's see the screen. Look at the screen. India's financial literacy worse than Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Pakistan, even BRIC nations. The reason is that our government and our education system not focusing on the financial literacy. Due to the reason, the poorer become more poor and the richer become more richer. Who have a financial literacy, who have a financial education, they can easily make money or achieve their financial goals. But if somebody has a degree for the doctors, engineers, any kind of any degree, but don't have a knowledge how to manage your finances, that the person is illiterate in the relation. Benefits of financial literacy. So number one, ability to manage personal finance. If you are a financial literate, you can easily manage your personal finances. Yes, there are lots of people who do not care their personal finances. They are under burden of EMIs, liabilities, loans, or any kind of other things. But if you're financial literate, you can easily manage your income and your expenses. The second point is help to differentiate between assets and liabilities. So I have a question for you. If you have a car, could you please tell me in which category car will fall? Assets or liability?
Asset.
Assets. Okay. How many people are saying that assets?
Sir, it
Can you
depends.
raise your
Like
hand?
if we purchase it, it depends upon the situation. Like if we purchase it from our own money, then it could be considered as an asset. But if we are purchasing from, like, from getting on a loan and then we are buying that car, then it can be a liability also for us.
Exactly. So if you are using your car for your
So
personal
by
use,
basically financing the car.
yes, Bhavya, continue.
So we, like some people have the money to buy a car, but says they still put it on finance.
Exactly. Yes. So both of your answer is right. If you are using your car for the personal reason, so the car would be in a liabilities manner. The reason is that car is a depreciated product. Every day the car's value get depreciate. So if you cannot earn money from your car, that it will be count as a liability. But if you're putting your car for the rental income business, for the traveling business, or any kind of other business, so that you can generate the money from the car, always come in the assets category. It means whatever the product or any commodity generate income for you, count as assets. Or if the person, if the commodity or product withdraw money from your pocket, count as a liability. So if you have an iPhone, is it come in the liability category or assets category?
Again, sir, depending upon the situation, if we are earning by using that iPhone, then it can be asset. And if we are not using, just scrolling down the reels and all and using social media and all, then it could be a liability.
Exactly. So if you're using your iPhone for the personal reason, just video making and just show off, account as a liability, because iPhone price getting depreciate day by day. But if you're using iPhone for the making reels and you are getting some kind of social contents, that count as a assets. Now the second point is less vulnerable to financial fraud. If you are a financial literate, you can easily prevent yourself from any kind of financial fraud. There are lots of financial frauds running in the market. UPI scam, credit card scam, stock market scam, several scams running in the market. So if you are aware about the which scheme is a real or which scheme is Ponzi, so you will never trap in any kind of financial fraud. आपने एक मूवी देखी होगी हेरा फेरी, जिसके अंदर अक्षय कुमार, राजपाल यादव एंड बिपाशा बासु रहते हैं. सो राजकुमार यादव से अक्षय कुमार पैसा लेते हैं और बिपाशा बासु को देते हैं, और बिपाशा बासु से योर मनी विल बी डबल विद इन 21 days. बट इट कैन नॉट बी पॉसिबल. 21 दिन में पैसा अगर डबल हो रहा है तो फिर आज सारा ही पैसा बैंक्स में डिपॉजिट ना होते हुए वो स्कीम में लग रहा होता. So if you're not aware about it, which scheme is good, definitely you can trap in a financial fraud. On the saving account, banks provide 3% return on annual basis. In a fixed deposit, the banks provide approximately 6 to 7% return on annual basis. So how can this possible? Within 21 days, your money get doubled. That is called a financial fraud. The last, create a budget, plan for retirement, and manage debt. Through the financial literacy, you can easily make a budget. So budget will give you idea about it, how much money will save from your income and how to you use this money for the investment purpose. And if you want to get retirement or very good retirement, so the financial literacy will help you to find out the which investment product available for me so that my retirement will get better, and also manage debt. So these are the few financial literacies point. That is very important. Apart from that, there are lots of benefits, but mainly I'm focusing on 4 to 5 points. How to determine a financial goal? So again, I have a question for you. Let's suppose I want to go for the foreign university. Is it a financial goal? Can you tell me? I want to go for the foreign university. Is it a financial goal?
It
Yes,
can be,
or
sir.
it can be. In which condition it can be?
Sir, because like again, if we want to go to that foreign university, so we are like thinking upon how to invest our that money upon whether for that education purpose, or we can instead of investing like in again that for using that video money for that college purpose for foreign institute, it is again like investing in education, so it is investment, I think so.
Okay.
Sir,
Uh, yes, Bhavya.
sir, sir, it is investing because it is going to help us in our future.
I want to purchase a car. Is it a financial goal? Yes or
So
no?
not
Yes,
fine.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Uh, I want to purchase a house. Is it a financial goal?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whatever I said to you, all are these not a financial goal. The thing is that financial goal involved two things. Number one,
Yes.
time, and number second, value. If both are missing for my statement, that could be not a financial goal. If I saying that instead of it, I want to purchase a car within a 5 year worth of 20 lakh rupees, that is my financial goal. Because the time period I already mentioned 5 year, and my car value is already mentioned 20 lakh rupees. So if I'm saying that I want to purchase a house, that is not a financial goal. But I'm saying that I want to purchase a house worth of 1 crore rupees within a 10 year. That is a financial goal. So financial goal always involve money and value. Without it, that can be not a financial goal. So everybody has a different financial goal. So by the financial literacy, you can achieve your any of the financial goals. Whether you want to get married, so that you want expend lots of money on your marriage, you want to take a good courses from the best university or from the best person, you want to purchase a gadget, you want to purchase a car, a bike, anything which required a finance under come in a financial goal. So what are the principle of financial literacy? There are numerous principle, but mentally I have only five principle mentioned: how to earn, how to spend, how to save, how to borrow, and how to protect. If you are very well aware about how to earn, how to spend, how to save, how to borrow, and how to protect, it means you already know about the financial literacy. So that is very important. How to earn, कैसे कमाएं, हाउ टू स्पेंड, कैसे खर्च करें, हाउ टू सेव, कैसे बचाएं, हाउ टू बोरो, क्या कोई लोन लें तो कैसे लें, और हाउ टू प्रोटेक्ट. आफ्टर ऑल द थिंग्स, मैं अपनी मनी को कैसे बचाऊं, हाउ टू प्रोटेक्ट माय मनी, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Budgeting. Budgeting is a very effective tool to get your financial goal. Uh, can you tell me in which month Union Ministry present budget of India?
February
So
1st.
usually in February.
February month. So why the government need to present a budget? Why the need?
Uh, to show the past performance and to also prepare policies for the future performance of the country.
Exactly. Yes. So the thing is that so that government can understand what are the income sources we are getting and how much money we will need to spend on government developments or country developments. So that budget can easily give a idea about that, how much money you will be spent and how much money you are getting from the income sources. So you can easily make a budget so that you can get exact point that मेरे जेब में कितना बच रहा है और मुझे इसको कैसे इन्वेस्ट करना रहेगा. These are the steps in budgeting process. Set a plan of action, identify your income, identify your expenses, prioritize the agency, and execute the plan. This is the main process. Now, what is saving and what is investment? That is very important question. So some of the person very confused between saving and investment, but it is a little bit difference. If you save your money for the emergency purpose and your money has a liquidity under coming saving, just like I'm depositing my money in the bank account, that is saving bank account. So the money is called saving. But if I deposit my money in the fixed deposit, that is count as an investment. So what is the difference between that? When I deposit my money in the saving account and the fixed deposits, what are the difference between them?
So like in fixed deposit, there is a lock-in period. So we cannot withdraw our money out
Yes.
like within that lock-in period.
Yes, exactly. So if you deposit your money for some kind of return, that count as investment, because investment also some kind of retention, lock-in period, maturity period. But the saving, there is no maturity period. I can keep my money in my pocket, that is also saving. I can keep my money in the lockers or in Almira, that is saving. I can keep my money in the saving account because whenever I want to withdraw it, I can easily withdraw it by the UPI, by the debit card, by the check, anyway. But in the investment, you need to wait for some time of days, month, and year so that you can get a better return on your deposited money. That's why we are saying that stock market is an investment, mutual fund is an investment, real estate is an investment, gold is an investment, because you need to retain your investment amount for some kind of period. But if you deposit your money in the bank account, that is called a saving. Whenever you want to it, you can easily withdraw it without any terms and conditions. So why should you diversify your investment? So the main question is, what is the meaning of diversification? Can you tell me? Do you have any idea? What is the meaning of diversification?
Sir, investing your fund in various sources like it can be real estate, it can be stock market, it can be different like securities and debenture purpose and all.
Okay. Why the two people only give the answer? Guys, please participate. This is live session. So that you can interact with each other. Any idea about diversification apart from Arthik and Bhavya? Anyone wanna try it?
Um, I
Yes,
think
Nikki.
diversification is just investing your money in different kinds of asset classes, because some assets can be more risky and they can depend on the market situation, but some don't. For example, you can invest in the stocks, but then that's going to depend on the stock market and the economy. But if you invest in something like royalty, maybe the rights and to a song, maybe that won't depend on the stock market, so that won't be as risky. So that's why it's important.
Yes. So thing is that if you deposit your entire money in a single stream in a single area, so you have a higher risk because that segment getting lost, so your entire money also getting losses. But if you diversify investment, it means if you distribute your money in the different segment, some of the money invested in equity, some of the money invested in real estate, commodities, and cash. So if equity market going down, you can get a return from the real estate property. If the property market going down, you can get a return from the gold, silver. That's why the diversification necessary. And mutual fund is the best example of diversification. When you purchase a mutual fund or invest in the mutual fund, your entire money distributed in different companies. So whenever one company getting down, another company can balance your money. There is a reason our biggest investor of world, Mr. Warren Buffett said, do not put all your eggs in a one basket. It means do not put your all money in a one segment. Distribute in a different segments. Now we are on the second phase of today's session.
Excuse me, sir.
This. Yes, Bhavya.
So, what is the meaning of equity?
Equity. Equity means shares. So when you purchase any kind of ownership which represent in a form of unit called as a shares, and shares is a synonym of equity.
So, equity is permanent or temporary, like we can sell shares.
Okay, equity is up to you. If let's suppose if I purchase the Reliance company share, that is meaning I purchase the equity shares of Reliance company. So
Yes.
as far as I hold the shares, that will mean my demat account. Whenever I sold it, my shares or my equity will be sold. Is it
Okay, sir.
clear? Yes. So now the second phase of the session is terminologies. So we will gonna be understand about the basic terminologies of the stock market. So financial market has a two part, capital market and money market. What is the meaning of financial market? Financial market is a place where financial instruments available to trade between buyers and seller to expect some kind of return. So all the things which are available to trade over the market under come in the financial markets. So financial market divided into two parts, capital market and money market. So if you want to raise funds or if you want to invest the money for the longer time, you can go for the capital market. But if you want to raise money from the shorter time or if you want to invest the money for the short time, you can go with the money market. So money market is for the short term and capital market is for the long term. So basically, capital market is regulated by Security Exchange Board of India and money market is regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. What are the examples of capital market? Shares, mutual funds, bonds, debentures, ETFs. These are the example of capital market. So that you can invest for the longer run or a lifetime options. But if you can invest in treasury bills, commercial paper, certificate of deposit, these are undercome in the money market. So I'm giving a simple example. If government wants to raise money from the public for the short term reason, they want to give the salary of MLS, MP, so they can raise money from the money market. If the government wants to spend infrastructures and they want money, so they can raise money from the capital market. So capital market is for the long term and money market is the short term. Any question between money market and capital market?
No, sir.
Okay. Now capital market again divide into two parts: primary market and secondary market. If a company want to expand its business, so they require some kind of money. If company wants to raise the money from the public, not the bank, not the private equity, not to the partnership, they want to raise money from the public. So public involves individual person, institutions, banks, governments, foreign investors, and domestic investors. This all are comes in the public. So when company wants to raise from the public, they can raise in the primary market. So primary market process are IPO, initial public offer, FPO, following public offer, and OFS, offer for sale. These are the process of primary market. Once the primary market process is completed, it means the shares distributed to the public and the fund getting from the public. These all the shares get listed over the exchanges for the trading purpose. That is known as a secondary market. So you must have heard about that रिलायंस कंपनी का शेयर इतना ऊपर चला गया, रिलायंस कंपनी का शेयर खरीद लेना चाहिए, टीसीएस का शेयर खरीद लेना चाहिए. These all are in the secondary market. And you also must have a news about that. Ola Electricals IPO has come. That is a fantastic IPO, and that gonna be very good profit if I would have invested in the IPO. That is comes in the primary market. So primary
Sir,
market, yes.
there is something, it is called that we cannot invest in this thing or we cannot buy the shares of it because IPO license is not released.
No, that is not a reason. You have a both of the option available. If you want to invest in the company for the very first time, you can go with the IPO. But if you looking that no, I just want to see that IPO get listed at a discount price or premium price. Later on, I'll be purchase the shares. In that condition, you can trade in a secondary market.
So can you define
Uh, Pardon, Bhavya, can you tell me again?
so can you define IPO?
IPO means initial public offer. So let's suppose Bhavya, you have a company and the company name is Bhavya Associate Limited, Private Limited, Bhavya Associates Private Limited. So the private limited company cannot be raised fund from the public. Only public limited company can raise fund from the public. So you need to convert your company from private limited into the public limited.
So sir, if for example, in my company name is private limited, so nobody can buy the shares.
No, because on the compliance part, on the legal authority, you cannot raise the fund from the public. Legally, you cannot take the money from the public. हाँ, partnership के through या private equity के through, you can raise the fund from the public. Sorry, you can raise the money, but from the public, you need to listed your company as a limited or a public limited. A private limited cannot take money from the public.
Sir,
Yes, Arthik.
may I know the banks are providing FD and there are also different options like post office saving and all which have longer locking period and these
Yes.
are also used for the investment purpose. So these category will fall under which segment like capital market or financial market?
This category falls in the banks segment. So banking segment is very different. If you deposit your money in the bank account in a fixed deposit, these are undercome a little bit the capital market, because capital market has also have another option, but not exit related capital market, because these are the banking products or post office product that is not related to capital market. You must have heard about that. क्या फिक्स डिपॉजिट को सेबी कंट्रोल करता है?
No, sir.
No. This control by the RBI. So RBI
Uh,
again have a two types of segment. The first is the money market segment and the second is a banking segment. So FD, RD, post office, this all under comes in the banking segments. But if you're talking about the national saving schemes, if you're talking about the Sukanya scheme, this under come in the capital market in the regulation of RBI.
okay, sir. And there is, can you give me some example of that money market scheme?
Money
Like,
market example, treasury bills. So treasury bills used for the short term fundraising from the public. So let's suppose government want to pay the salary of MLS and they don't have a money, so they can issue the treasury bills. So through the treasury bills they can raise the fund from the public, and after the treasury bill get matured within 91 days. So started from the 7 days and ended with the 91 days.
uh, s- so mainly, sir, money market is for short term period, no?
Exactly. Only for the 365 days you can hold the money market investments. Or if you want to invest for the longer time, above the 365 days, so you can go for the capital market.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes. Any other questions related to this slide?
Sir, can you
Sir, what is meaning of NST?
Yes, Kundan.
Sir, what is the meaning of NST?
NSE, National Stock Exchange. That is the our second largest stock exchange of India, and BSC stand for the Bombay Stock Exchange. So India has only
Excuse me,
two
sir.
exchanges. Yes,
Sir, may I request you one thing?
yes, Vedansh.
Sir, can you please explain once again secondary market, please?
Secondary market. Once the primary market process can complete it, let's suppose company raise from the public. Now the shares are distributed to the public. After that, these shares are available to trade over the exchanges. So once the shares get listed over the exchanges for the trading purpose, that comes under category of secondary market. So secondary market means exchange, that is stock exchange, NSE and BSC. So secondary market is a synonym of stock exchanges.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes. Any other questions, guys? Moving on.
No, sir.
What is the stock market and what is share? So share represent a unit of equity ownership in a company. Basically, a share represent a unit of equity ownership in a company. So whatever the shares hold by me in a company, that represent my ownership in a company. Why the Mukesh Ambani or Anil Ambani is the owner of Reliance company? Because they hold majority of the shares of the company. Let's suppose Mukesh Ambani transfer these shares to his son. Now this son will become a owner of that company. So shares represent the ownership of company. That's why the company's founders or company's owner holds majority of the shares in a company, so they can run the business easily. And these shares are tradable in a market that is called a stock market, so that anybody can purchase the shares from the stock market and sell the shares at the same place to gain some kind of profit or losses. So these are the investment assets class where you can easily invest in different kind of products. Number one, equities. Equity means shares. Second is cash equivalents. Cash equivalent means you are keeping your money in the bank account. You are keeping your money in the lockers, Almira, something like that. Mutual funds, where you can invest for the longer run through the SIP or one-time investment. Real estate means lands, property, flats, house, commercial properties. Fixed income like fixed deposit, recurring deposit, Sukanya Yojana, different kind of government schemes, and even bonds. Commodities means you can trade in a different kind of commodity like gold, silver, copper, and also you can trade in soybean, turmeric. These are the comes in commodities. And the last, insurance. So you can take the life insurance or health insurance that is under come in the investment assets classes. So anybody,
Sir,
yes,
sir, can I ask you a question?
yes,
So
tell.
how can you invest in soya bean?
Soybean. So
So
basically, soybean is a agri product. So soybean product also available on the NCDX, National Commodity and Derivative Exchange, where you can trade in a contract of soybean. So if physical soybean price getting rise, your contract of soybean also getting rise. So you can make a lots of profit to trade in soybean's contract that can be easily traded over the NCDX, National Commodity and Derivative Exchange. So you can trade
speaking
in
about
soybean by the two way, through the exchanges or through the physical modes. Let's suppose I'm a farmer and I'm expecting that uh, in the month of December the price would be hike in the soybean. So can I purchase this soybean today? Yes, मैं आज purchase कर लेता हूँ. दिसंबर मंथ में जैसे प्राइस बढ़ जाएंगे मैं सेल कर दूंगा. That is a trading of soybean.
okay, so thank you.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes,
you told shares are like you have part of the ownership of the company, right? So
exactly.
does that ever get over? Like, a certain number of shares only can be presented to the public, right? So once after the IPO and after when it comes to the secondary market, when the shares are spread out, is there any point where the shares get over and the purchase stops for the public?
No. It depends on the demand and supply. If the seller want to sell the shares, so that there should be buyers available in the market. If buyer is not available in the market, you cannot sell the shares. Similarly, if you want to purchase the shares, so seller should be available. So let's suppose I want to purchase a share of 1 lakh quantity in the Reliance industry. If the 1 lakh seller available for the Reliance industry at the same price which I want to purchase on it, that can be trade will be happen. But if you have 50,000 quantities available, so that the trade can be only happen with 50,000 quantity, remaining 50,000 quantity will not be tradable. So there is a demand supply ratio. If seller is available, then you can buy it. If the buyer available, then you can sell it irrespective of any quantity. There is no restrictions.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So why to invest in stock market? Number one, you want to maximize return. You want to gain some exponential return through your investment. You want to beat inflation. Yes, beating the inflation is very important point. Some people are thinking that यार मेरा तो ना सेविंग अकाउंट के अंदर मुझे इंटरेस्ट मिलता है 3%. So I am in the profit, but the person is not in the profit because in India the inflation rate is running around 5 to 6%. It means every year your cash money is getting depreciated by the 5 to 6%. So if you're getting the return on your saving bank account at 3%, so you're already in the negative because the 6% get depreciate your money and you're getting only 3%. So after that, you are already in a net 3% losses. And despite of it, you are also required some kind of taxes if you are coming in the income tax slab. So just invest in that kind of product where you can beat your inflation so that your money cannot get depreciated by the inflation. So stock market is a very good place. Reach your financial goals with the right mix of investment. Reduce investment risk with a solid assets allocation strategy that is called a diversification, and reduce risk with a well-planned strategy for buying and selling. So through this method, you can easily invest in the market and you can gain lots of return from the markets. Now, that is a very important slide of this session. Participants of capital market. These 5 participants run the entire capital market. Number one, trader investor. So trader is a person who deposited their money for the short term reason, looks like same day trading or 1 to 2 day trading. But a person want to deposit their money for the long term, known as investors. So investor and trader both are the player who trade in the stock market. Exchanges. Exchanges is a place on which the company shares get list for trading purpose. So NSE and BSE is the exchanges. Depositories. Depositories is an institution who keep your shares very safely in electronic form. So you must have heard about the Demat account. I hope.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So Demat account is opened by the depository with the help of broker. So India has a two depositories, CDSL, Central Depository Services Limited, and NSDL, National Security Depository Limited. So NSDL is owned by the NSE and CDSL is owned by the BSE. So by the through depositories, you can easily invest in the stock market or you can easily trade in the stock market. नेक्स्ट इज ब्रोकर, जिसे हम डीपी पार्टिसिपेंट भी बोलते हैं. सो ब्रोकर इज अ पर्सन who make a middleman between exchanges and investors. So if you want to uh, take a order or if you want to place an order over the exchanges, so you need to take a help of broker, because broker will open demat trading account, and by their mobile application, by their software, you can trade online on the stock market platform. And the last, regulator. Regulator is a government body who control or regulate the entire segment, just like making a policy, implementation of policy. If the somebody or institution not following the rules and regulation, so they can also have a power to get penalized or any kind of imprisonment. So these are the five participants of capital market. So if you're talking about the exchanges, so the number one exchange is NSE. NSE has a more than 1800 plus companies. Reliance is one company, TCS is second company, Asian Paint is third company. Same like more than 1800 companies are listed over NSE. And similarly, BSE has a more than 5000 companies. So you can trade in every company or one of the one or two company. It's upon to you. NSE has more than 1800 companies. So NSE make an indicator. The name is Nifty 50. Nifty 50 represent the performance of top 50 companies of NSE. And Sensex represent the performance of top 30 companies of BSE. So if you want to see that where the big companies are going, just look at the Nifty and Sensex. If Nifty and Sensex going up, it means the big company is going rise. If the Nifty Sensex going down, it means the big companies getting decline. The second is commodity exchanges. So if you want to do trade in soybean, turmeric, coriander, soybean oil, so you can trade over the NCDX. But if you want to trade in gold, silver, copper, crude, natural gas, you can trade it MCX, multi commodity exchange. Similarly, if you want to do trade in currency market, you want to purchase in dollar, euro, pound, so you can trade over MCX, SX, and NSE currency. So these are the exchanges where you can trade as per your choices. So this is the market timing. If you want to do trade in equity market, so market start from 9:15 a.m. and closes at 3:30 p.m. Before that, there is a pre-open session, and after that, there is a post market session. So market is open on 9:15 a.m. and closes at 3:30 p.m. If you want to trade in commodity market, so for the agri market timing is 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or for the non-agri, it means MCX market timing is 9 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. And the currency market is similar with the agri commodity market. All the market remain closes on Saturday and Sunday. Yes, all the market remain closes on Saturday and Sunday.
Sir, may I know one thing?
Yes.
Like, derivative.
Okay.
So there are derivatives of different things. Like we can have derivative of currency, we can have derivative of different assets also, different we can say shares.
Mhm.
So like trading in derivative or investing in derivative and investing or trading in currency exchange, is there or commodity exchange or different exchanges, is there any difference?
See, if you want to do trade in a commodity market and currency market, So these all are traded with the derivatives. You cannot trade in a physical manner. The delivery will not get in your pocket, on your hands. You will be trade in the derivative in a contract based trading of commodity as well as currency market. So equity market is a market where you will get a delivery of your shares and ownership of shares despite of all these market undercoming derivative segments.
Okay, so this entire exchange, like different types of
Yes,
exchange, comes
yes,
under that derivative segment.
exactly.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So market is three types of trend: bullish, bearish, and consolidation. If market getting upside, getting rise, so technically we call it bullish market. If market going downside and on the daily basis going down, down and down, known as a bearish market. That's why bearish market represent the symbol of bear and bullish market is represented by the sign of bull. If the market is not going upside, not going downside, it is running in a some kind of range that is known as a sideways market or consolidated market. So in the recent scenario, if we're talking about to 5 to 10 days of time period, the market's running in the range bound scenario. But you're talking about the last 5 to 6 months, that is known as the market is in bullish. And if you're talking about the COVID-19 scenario, that time was the market was in the bearish segment. So market going upside, known as a bullish, market going downside, known as a bearish. So when you will read the news about the stocks, so if you will read the terminologies of bullish and bearish, so you will not get confused because bullish means getting rise and bearish means getting down. Now, so in the stock market, you can make a profit by the two way. Either you can purchase the shares or I can you make a short sell position. If you're looking that market is in bullish, so that you can purchase the shares at very first, later on you can sell the shares at the higher price. That process called buy long position. Buy long means you hold the shares for the long time and later on you sell the shares at a higher price. But if you're looking that market is in bearish and you want to make a profit from the bearish market, then you can use a short sell technique. In the short sell technique, you will sell the shares at first time, and once the market getting down, you can buy back the shares at lower price, and the difference is your profit. So short sale and buy long usually used by the trader, but investor can use only a buy long position. They cannot make a short sell position because short sell position is allowed only for the same day trading. You cannot hold your position for the long time. But buy long position, you can easily hold for the long time, 1 year, 2 years, or even for the lifetime.
Excuse me, sir. Can you once again explain that short selling part?
Short selling. Short selling means, let's suppose I'm a trader and I cannot wait that market getting rise again. And in the recent scenario, market going down. And I'm also looking that in the today's market also in a bearish mood. And I want to make a profit. So I just find out the good shares which is going downside. So I find Axis Bank, and I'm looking that Axis Bank will fall approximately 50 to 100 points on today. So right now the Axis Bank price is running 1,000 rupees. So what I'll do, I just sell the Axis Bank shares at the price of 1,000 rupees. Later on, after 1.5 hours, the price is reached up to 500 rupees. At which price I sold it? 1,000 rupees. What is the current price? 500 rupees. Now I will close my position at the price of 500 rupees. So I sold the shares at 1,000 rupees and purchased the shares at 500 rupees. So remaining 500 rupees is my profit. That is called a short selling.
Sir, so for selling like at 1,000 rupees, it means that you are holding that share from like longer time.
No,
Is it like that?
no. You just paying the margin money. You're just paying the funds for the selling the shares. You are not going to sell those shares which are lying in demat account. Yes, you will be not selling those kind of shares. You just making a fresh position of selling of the shares. These shares are not lying in demat account. You just giving the money again the shares to trading. But if your shares already held in your demat account, then you will be sell the shares. That is not calling it a short sale. That is known as a buy long position, because the shares already you purchased in the demat account. So in the short sale, you will be trade in those kind of shares which are already not present in a demat account. You are making a fresh position in a particular shares.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, so this is the second last slide of today's session. If you want to do a good trader, if you want to see which shares will be rise in the short term, and if you want to do intraday trade, so through the technical analysis, you can easily make a decision.
So what is
By the technical
intraday?
analysis, yes, Ishika.
What is intraday trade?
Intraday means same day trading. I purchase the shares at the market opening and sell the shares before the market close. Same day trade.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay. So if you want to do trade intraday trading or a swing trading means I purchase the shares on today and will sell the shares on tomorrow or day after tomorrow, not more than. That is called a swing trading. Or even for the scalping. Scalping also a very good terminology. Scalping means I am just doing trading frequently for little profit. 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 1 rupees, 10 rupees. This kind of profit I'll be making through the scalping. For the reason I need to place multiple order to get some kind of profit. So if you want to do scalping, if you want to do swing trading, or if you want to do intraday trades, these all can be done by the technical analysis. So technical analysis will give you idea about that which company shares price will go up or which company shares price will go down. So in the technical analysis, you will be use a chart pattern. You will be studying about the chart, what is the pattern of chart, the price is getting decline or rise, what are the support, what are the resistance. These all undercome in the technical analysis. But if you are an investor and you want to invest for the long term in any shares, so you can use fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis will help you to give a direction about that which company's share price can be rise in upcoming month or in upcoming days for the longer term. So in the fundamental analysis, you will be research about the company analysis, industry analysis, economy analysis, global inflation, Indian inflation, currency, productions, management, balance sheet, profit and loss, product, everything will be covered in the fundamental analysis. So fundamental analysis is used for the investors and technical analysis used for the traders. So that is the reason everybody very keen about to learn about fundamental or technical. And when you see it, there are lots of person or influencer who teach about the fundamental technical analysis on Instagram, on a Facebook, on a YouTube, because they know that every trader investor must requirement of learning about the research, and this research can be done through the fundamental or the technicals. So this is all about the today's session. I hope you enjoyed the session and you took lots of things from this session. Still, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Yes, Bhavya. Any question? Arav, any question?
Uh, yes, sir, I have a question.
Yes,
So,
Arav.
a few days ago, I saw that Reliance RIL has released a 1:1 bonus.
Yes.
1:1 bonus. So, how did they actually convert the reserve into bonus? How did they convert the reserve into stocks? That's the main question.
Yes. The thing is that the first thing the Reliance is making to mindset about the delivering the bonus. The date is not decided yet. The decision will be pending, and it is like coming the existence within 2 to 3 days. Now the again AGM will be happen, and after that the bonus shares will be declared. That on this date the bonus will be delivered in your demat account. So the bonus is provided by the surplus of company's account. In that condition, the company's share capital has adjusted through the number of the shares. So let's suppose the Reliance price is running 3,000 rupees currently, and company declare 1:1 ratio. It means you will get one extra shares against of one held shares in demat account. It means the 3,000 rupees of shares will be divided by two parts. That means the newest price become 1,500 rupees. The newest price will become 1,500 rupees. So if you get two shares in your demat account, it means your invested amount is similar 3,000 rupees, but now your quantity is doubled with the price of 1,500 rupees. That is called a bonus. So whenever the bonus is declared, the price get diluted as per the bonus ratio. Are you getting my point, Arav?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
ठीक है. इट
Yes,
मीन्स
sir.
जो भी रेशियो दिया जाता है, उस रेशियो के अकॉर्डिंग में जो करंट मार्केट प्राइस होता है वो डाइल्यूट हो जाता है. सिमिलरली द शेयर कैपिटल गेट इंक्रीज्ड. जो कंपनी की टोटल शेयर कैपिटल है उसकी क्वांटिटी वहां पर इंक्रीज हो जाएगी, बट द फेस वैल्यू विल नॉट गेट डिक्रीज. फेस वैल्यू और मार्केट वैल्यू में डिफरेंस होता है. अगर शेयर को स्प्लिट किया जाता है तो फेस वैल्यू डिक्रीज होती है और मार्केट प्राइस भी डिक्रीज होता है. बट जब बोनस दिया जाता है तो ओनली मार्केट प्राइस डिक्रीज होता है, फेस वैल्यू डिक्रीज नहीं होती है. तो बोनस शेयर्स के अंदर जो सरप्लस है उसको शेयर कैपिटल में कन्वर्ट करके इन्वेस्टर्स को दिया जाता है. इज इट क्लियर आरो?
Yes, sir. It's clear. It's very clear.
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस गाइस?
No, sir.
Yes guys, any other questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
ओके, सो आई होपिंग डेट कि आप लोगों ने सेशन को एंजॉय किया होगा और लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग्स आपने आज कुछ नई समझी होगी सेशन के अंदर. सो वी विल मीट इन द नेक्स्ट लाइव सेशन वेयर वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द ब्रोकर, their responsibilities, and how the demat account trading account works, and what are the process of opening of demat trading accounts. Meanwhile, you will be watch all the recorded videos at the UR platform related to factors affecting stock market, IPO, and different kind of other topics. So meanwhile, just watch all the recorded videos till the next live session. If you have any doubt, any question, so just write down it in the notepad or a diary. We will be discussing in the next live session. Till the time, happy learning and happy journey. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.